what's up guys? This is Robin, the Disney Noob, and we are back here at Disneyland California Adventure to show you guys how to do the festive holidays the best way. We're gonna show you guys all the inside tips. We're gonna eat all the savory foods and some of the drinks, some of the desserts. I'm gonna help you guys navigate what to eat and what to avoid and get the most for your money. Let's go. All right guys, we just got through the gates and we're in the park. Happy holidays to all of you guys. So today we're gonna be navigating what foods to avoid and what foods to hit up. Some of the stuff here this year is gonna be the same as last year. I was really excited to see the pork belly with the garlic rice. That was the #1 hit from last year's festival. You will need a Sip and Savor Pass if you wanna save money. It's $49 this year. You get 6 items on that Sip and Savor. So you wanna be smart with your money. So I did the math for you guys. So basically it comes down to $7.66 for Magic Key holders and $8.16 for non-Magic Key holders. So that's kind of numbers. You want to kind of keep the number 8. $8 is the number that you're looking at. Anything that's under 8 or around 8, you might want to just use cash or just use card. You might not want to use a Sip and Savor. But for the big hearty items, the savory items, there are a total of 7 savory items. All of those are like over $8. Some of them are $10. So you're getting a massive discount, about 20 to 30% off. So we're gonna show you how you guys can get the most for your money and eat the best food. Let's go. They just opened the Festival of Holidays November 14th. That was the kickoff date, which was last week. And they're gonna be going until January 7th. Well, my wife and I are very hungry. We got here around lunchtime. The booths open up around 11:30 noon. And that's when you can start placing your orders and picking up your food. So before we begin our day, we're gonna go get our Sip and Savor passes. There's a couple places to get them. You can do the pro tip and go to Elias & Co. or 5 and Dime and get your passes there. Don't forget to get the map and the booklet, all right? Let's head over there first. All right guys, I got my Sip and Savor Pass. My wife's got the other one. And we're gonna go order our foods. We have our lineup as I shared with you guys. We got our first 10. The last 2 we're gonna save for the end of the video. If we have any notable ones, we'll go back and revisit it. But definitely gonna try all 7 of the savory items. And we got 2 drinks. We got the Melon Lassi and then the Yuzu cranberry drink. Definitely wanna try those for you guys.
Our next up is Grandma's Recipes. We got the Barbacoa Tamal de res. This one again is the highest value. So we got 2 of them, just because it just makes sense tactically. The description says Barbacoa Tamal de res with Oaxaca cheese and tomatillo salsa and crema. So presentation looks good. It looks like a legit tamal. So let's see. Had plenty of these after church, after mass. So let's see how good this one is. Grandma's Recipes is cooking. I like this. This is a legit tamal. Wow, that was an amazing tamal. That was delicious. So, like I said, I've eaten a lot of tamales in my life, especially at church, after church. You know, the winter season, a lot of churches, they sell tamales after service. A lot of grandmas, a lot of moms will donate their time and energy to make home-cooked food and raise money for the church. This reminds me of that church tamal. It's just amazing. It tastes legit. This masa is very soft and flavorful. That cornmeal, it's delicious. I love the salsa. It's not overly spicy at all either. It's got a little bit of spice, that green salsa, the crema, kind of balances it all out. Tomatillo salsa is this salsa verde. This is green salsa. It's not gonna be as powerful as the red one. Sometimes they put a little bit of habaneros and more chilies in that one. It's got more kick, more punch. The green salsa is perfect for me. This Korean guy can't handle too much heat, so this is perfect for me, guys. This is a solid A. I'm so glad I got 2 of them. This is a great value. Yeah, sometimes with these tamales, like they can be dry. Like if they're in the steamer too long, or if the masa is not correct, it can be a little grainy and dry. But this masa is like super soft. You can tell it's blended correctly. It's very fine cornmeal, and it's cooked to perfection. It's just soft enough where it doesn't fall apart, but it falls apart in your mouth. So that's kind of what you want in a tamale.
Hey, Mickey! Hey, good bro! So this is the map for the festival. They have this around the kiosk where you can get your utensils, but they also give you one when you get your pass. There are a total of 6 marketplaces or booths for this year. They're kind of scattered around the park, but just go down Buena Vista Street. All right, we just hit up Grandma's Recipes, which is kind of tucked away to the left across from the waterfalls on Buena Vista Street. It's behind the large gate, so it can be easily missed, so don't miss it. Now on the other side of Merry Mashups, they have the Holiday Mash Bowl for $9.75, which is a great option. High value for the Sip and Savor Pass. I wasn't too impressed last year, so we give this one a pass today. We're heading over to San Francisco area to get the beef brisket slider and the vegetarian chorizo fundido. Cast member when I was placing the order was like, it's vegetarian. And I was like, really? I was like, okay, we'll give it a shot, man. You know, we'll give it a college try. Disneyland kind of has this, they always kind of surprise me with these meatless things. So we'll see if it's a home run or if it's a fail. All right, guys, we found a quiet spot here, right by San Francisco. And we have some of these tables that without any stools and without any chairs, you can just kind of stand to the side. This is also a great area if you want to watch the show. You can eat and watch the show. So sometimes they have some umbrella covers if it gets too hot. Today is not really that hot. It's a little bit of cloud coverage, but the weather is perfect. So here in front of me, we have the beef brisket slider from a twist on tradition. It is a tiny slider. I was gonna compare this to the one from Hungry Bear Jamboree. This is definitely a lot smaller. I know it's a Sip and Savor size, so maybe the full size is as big as the one at Hungry Bear Jamboree. So we got this, and we also have the Chorizo Queso Fundido. I actually just found out that fundido was queso fundido is actually meatless. It's vegetarian. It's actually a fake chorizo. So last time I had a fake chorizo, it just tasted like beans. So we'll see if this is better. But first, let's try this beef slider. It looks amazing. It's pretty wet. It's got a lot of sauce. You know, Bob, if you're watching, I know you love your dressings, your salads with 2 dressings. Initial reaction, very, very delicious. Soft beef brisket, a lot of meat. It's actually lots of layers of it. Mouth is watering just talking about it. But it's a lot of beef. And look at all the caramelized onions. That actually kind of like popped out while I was taking a bite. So there's a lot in there. Just the size of it is really small. I want to say it's like a 2 1/4, 2 1/2 inch slider. It's a small slider, but it is packed with meat. This one right here is $9.50, so definitely you're saving a lot of money, about 20% off, just for getting this on the Sip and Savor. I think it's delicious. The only thing is that barbecue sauce is a little bit on the tangy side, more tangy than sweet. So I wish it was a little bit on the sweeter side. This is kind of like the more tangier, a brighter barbecue sauce. But I personally like the more darker, more like purpley barbecue sauce. This is more on like the ketchup-y, more tangy side. So that's my only knock. Still a great value. This is definitely an A- for me. I'm only giving it that minus because of that sauce, and I wish it was a little bigger. You know, I think for $10, This is a one biter for me. You know, I'm a big guy, you know, but for my wife, maybe 2 bites. Solid A-. Beef brisket slider, I recommend it. One of the other booths here is the Brews Bites, and they have the Chorizo Queso Fundido, which I found out afterwards that it is vegetarian. So it has the Impossible chorizo. Unfortunately, they ran out of chips, so we just have just the fundido. Well, which is fine, you know. I think we can still do an honest review with it because the sauce is really what matters, right? The chorizo and then the queso, that's really gonna give us the rating. It's not really the chip. You know, the tortilla chip's gonna be good. The same chorizo as the last time I had a chorizo Impossible burger, or I had something with Impossible chorizo in it, and it's exactly the same one. It's a chorizo that used to be a bean burrito. So chorizo still tastes like a bean burrito. Definitely don't like it that much. The queso is delicious though. A little bit of kick. Is that the queso or is that the chorizo? No, the queso's got some kick. Okay, so the cheese has some heat. I'm not sure what kind of blend it is, but it's definitely on the lighter color. It's like a light beige, yellowish cream. I'm assuming it's got some white cheeses, some cotija cheese, I believe, and some cheddar cheese. It tastes amazing. I love the cheese. It's got some heat to it, got some complexity. I just don't like the chorizo. This is vegetarian chorizo. I wish Disneyland would just stop ordering these because they just don't taste. They just taste like a bean burrito. So it's like a bean burrito wrapped with fundido cheese. If this was maybe in like a bean and cheese burrito, that'd be bombies. But unfortunately, it's a chorizo, vegetarian chorizo fundido. I'm gonna give it a B. I think it's a B because it's flavorful. It's not overly salty. It's got enough chorizo in it. I wish they would fill this bowl completely. It was only about I'd say it's only about a half full when I got it. And I wish they would just pack it, you know, because these are like $8-9. It's really just kind of like cheese soup. And chips don't cost that much either. And even though they ran out of chips today, which is surprising, but hopefully they're gonna get some more chips from fresh chips. They said in about 30 minutes. But even without the chips, just eating the bean and cheese chorizo, it just tastes like a really creamy bean and cheese burrito. It's good. It's good, but not what I expected, and it definitely could be a lot better. Since we don't have chips, but she gave me her little small piece of the beef slider, which I absolutely love. It's just small. I wish it was like triple the size, but I'm gonna dip that in this fundido minus the chorizo. So I got all the onions and I got all the meat. It's gonna be a monster Disney noob. This is gonna be delicious. Explosion of flavors. Beef brisket, barbecue sauce, and cheese. It's like everywhere. I love kind of hacking different foods and combining them. All right, guys, on to our next booth. So if you guys want to know our route tree, we came up Buena Vista Street, got our passes here at Elias & Co. And we hopped over, placed our order, or we were in line here to place an order, but that's another line to get the passes. We ended up placing an order here, hit up both of these booths, walked over here, watched the show. We were posted up here, got these 2 booths, and now we're gonna walk over to San Francisco Square, grab our yuzu drink, and finish off the last 2 booths. So we are super excited. We saved the best for last, guys. We're gonna head on over to San Francisco Square to head up Cucamonga Cocina to get our drink and finish off the rest of the Sip and Savor passes. Yeah, I love that Disney has incorporated a lot of these restaurants for the Sip and Savor, but it also is kind of weird that they're not part of the same computer system to place an order. So you have to kind of like wait in extra lines. So it's a little bit annoying, I wish they would kind of streamline that.
So a lot of these restaurants, about half of them, you cannot order it from these booths because it's not a booth item. So anything that's at a restaurant, like a standalone part, for example, like Terran Treat or Clarabelle's hand-scooped ice cream, Cocina Cucamonga, Cozy Cone. I mean, basically half of them you cannot order in the booth. So it's another line you're gonna have to wait in.
The whole point of getting a Sip and Savor Pass is not only to save money, but you can order everything at once. So you can order all your food and drinks, and then all you have to do is pick it up. So you have a line for order and a line for pickup. If you don't order everything at once, if you don't plan your day, then you're gonna be spending a lot of time in lines placing orders. So we're gonna have to wait in line again. Cocina Cucamonga. So San Francisco Square, if you guys don't know, is one of the most popular places to eat. It's like a giant food court, but it's themed like Tokyo and San Francisco. Hence San Francisco from the movie Big Hero 6 with Baymax. It's a very popular place to eat. They got a lot of different foods, Asian food, Latin food, American food. Yeah, they got everything here, man. So it's pretty dope. We hopped out of that line because that line is moving so slow. It does not make sense for me to wait there to get that yuzu drink. It's gonna be about at least a 30-minute line because somebody in front of me just told me that they just got their food. Took them 30 minutes. So anyways, heading on to the next booth. We got their last two booths. These are the best booths of the year, in my opinion. We got the special holiday macaron, the sticky toffee. It looks super cool and it tastes amazing. At least last year's was. Hopefully this year's is exactly the same. And we also have the adobo with garlic rice. So shout out to the Filipinos out there. My wife is Filipina, so.
Woo! So am I. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you. All right, we're on our way to our last two booths. We got the holiday duets. We got both mac and cheeses. We got the pork belly adobo. And of course, the sticky toffee macaron. So next up is from Holiday Duets. It is the al pastor mac and cheese with tortilla crumble and cilantro, which is brand new for this year. It actually looks very similar. I think last year it wasn't al pastor, maybe it was something different, but it definitely had that red colored meat with the yellow mac and cheese. And I remember the white mac and cheese was better, the vegetarian one, and I'm glad they brought that one back. That is the Savory Kugel Mac and Cheese, herb, breadcrumbs, sour cream, and chives. So that was the winner last year between these two, the Duets. We're gonna find out if the al pastor mac and cheese, the new contender mac and cheese, is gonna be better than the old OG Savory Kugel Mac and Cheese. Let's give it a shot. We're gonna try the home guard first. Make sure the home guard still tastes the same. Oh my God. It's so wet, so cheesy. It's a little bit on the salty side, but it's not overly salty. I mean, it's a vegetarian dish, but it's so good. I'm a meat guy myself, but this is an A+. This is still an A+. This Kugel mac and cheese is it's a home run, guys. The al pastor kind of tastes like ham. It's like a ham al pastor. Let's try it all together now. Let's get a bite with the pastor y mac and cheese. Okay? Let's get all of it in one bite. I can say for a fact it's better than the one last year. Wow, this one is just as creamy. It's a different cheese sauce. I think more than anything, the noodles are different. So the pastor mac and cheese has like the OG macaroni pasta, but it's like the mini macaronis. They're tiny. And then the Savory Kugel mac and cheese has kind of like the bougie noodles and has way more cheese. So, I mean, it's vegetarian, right? So you gotta make up, for the meat with more cheese. So, I don't know, man. This is a tough call. I think both of them are A's. I'm not sure which one I like more. I think they're both amazing. Wow. I don't know, guys. I think they're both A's. I like both of them. I like the OG. I like the Kugel. And I mean, I love the Kugel. But this pastor mac and cheese, I love the pastor. I love pastor meat. That's a meat that my family and I, we enjoy all the time. When we eat Mexican food, we definitely get a pastor taco or pastor burrito. That's a must in my family. I love the seasoning. Like, look at that. I mean, it's very well seasoned. They're bigger cubes. It's not like a mini cube. It's like a slightly bigger than your small diced ham in like a salad bar. So it's got some meat to it. It's got enough fat, enough juiciness. It's still hot. I love it. This is a great value. I think this is about $10 too. So this is definitely a high value item, guys. So I might have to get one more of these. Remember, we got 2 extras, so I have to get one more for you guys. One of my favorites from last year is another favorite for 2025. Yeah, the al pastor pork is delicious. Yeah.
This one wins.
Really? So my wife likes the OG. She likes the Savory Kugel Mac and Cheese. I like that one too. It's very creamy. It's more luxe. I think it's the noodles. I feel like the baby mac and cheese noodles kind of makes it a little bit too simple, like a little bit childlike. So I don't know. Maybe it's a presentation. I don't know, guys. Oh, wow. Redwood Creek is all dressed up. I love it. Santa's holiday visit. Ooh, you can meet Santa all the way up to Christmas Eve. Oh, they also dressed up the bears. I love it. That's so cool. At the Grizzly River Run, he's wearing the holiday sweater. Christmas trees, ho ho ho. And we're heading over to Smokejumpers Grill for the spicy Cajun loaded fries. That's only one item, so you do have to wait in line at the restaurant. A little bit unfortunate, but hopefully the line's not too long. Wow, Soren is popping today. Wow, it's a long line for Soren. All right, guys, we are pulling up here to Smokejumpers Grill. Doesn't look like the line is too long, so I wanted to try this spicy Cajun loaded fries for you guys. It looks pretty good. This is it right here. It's got that Sip and Savor eligible sticker. Oh my gosh. We'll see how quickly this line moves. If not, I'm just gonna have to skip this one too, because it just doesn't make sense to wait in line for that one item that they put at the restaurant, you know? I'm so sorry, guys. We're gonna have to skip this one too, man. The line is so slow, and it's not even the peak lunch time. There's about 50 people ahead of me, so it would take me about 30 minutes just to get that one Cajun loaded fries. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate Disneyland, you know, trying to have these sip and savor items at restaurants, but the fact that we cannot order them all at once just totally kills it. So we're gonna have to skip that one too, guys. I'm really sorry. The line for the last booth, of course, the one with the macaron, is just ridiculous. It's hugging all the way across the water. Let me show you guys. This is how delicious that Sticky Toffee Macaron is. It's just, it's one of those macarons where you wait your whole year just to taste it again. So it was definitely one of the best macarons of 2025 or 2024 last year. When I started this channel last year, I was really impressed with how good the quality is of food, how elevated the food here is at Disneyland, and how much the quality has gone up. I mean, honestly, when you think of a theme park, I'm not thinking of these kinds of foods, man. So this is definitely a much higher grade. All right, guys, we are in the back of the line, and it is pretty long, maybe like 50 yards, not too much. About 100 people.
I will be forced to cancel all flights, but for now we are clear for takeoff.
All right, guys, this is our last booth. This is the booth that we've all been waiting for, at least my wife and I have been waiting for. This is the one with the macaron and the pork belly adobo with the garlic rice. That was the winner from last year, guys, so hoping that it is still a home run. Wow, we got two of them, guys, because my wife and I don't want to share. I think I'm gonna get the thicker one. It looks like they're kind of about the same, but as my wife was noting, that this one is much longer. It's about maybe a 3/4 inch thick. This one's about 1 inch thick, but it's only about 4 inches. So it's pretty, I think they're about the same weight. I'm assuming they measure them before they put in the adobo sauce, but let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, my mouth is watering. Wow, this drink looks off the chain. What the heck? Might have to get another one of these. This is really, really cool. Yeah, this one is under $8, guys. Remember, these drinks, even that one at Cochina Cucamonga, that drink is under $8. I think that one's only $7. So it definitely does not make sense to use your Sip and Savor. It just doesn't, it's just illogical. So I don't even know why they put it on there, but I guess they kind of want to make you go through some hula hoops. So without further ado, let's drink this first. Cheers. I taste a lot of the cold foam.
And I will let you know when it is exact.
Wow, this is delicious. Oh, it's an Indian drink. Okay, like when you go to an Indian restaurant, you have mango lassi. So this is kind of a derivative of that. It's like guava melon lassi with yogurt, guava nectar, melon, and honey syrups. This is an A+, guys. Oh my gosh. I love the marriage between yogurt and guava nectar. It's like thick, but not too thick. It's not like syrupy, it's still like watery. It's very kind of juicy. It's more like juice, but it's got a little bit of texture from the yogurt. Makes it really fun. It's not overly sweet. I'll say the sweetness is like a 7 out of 10. And I can do without the honeycomb cereals, but honeycomb cereals aren't even that sweet either. That's actually, looks like it's just non-coated honeycomb. Well, right now it has some coating. There's a cold foam on top, but this is an A, man. This, if you love guava, this is a must. You have to try this. If you like mango lassi, this is gonna be better than that. Better than the mango lassi. This is an A+ Hall of Famer, guys. Wow, this is delicious. And you don't need to use the Sip and Savor on it. Just get as many of these as you can. Honestly, the non-alcoholic drinks here at DCA are better than the alcoholic drinks. At least that's my opinion. I think we need one more to go. Yeah, we're gonna need another one to go, for sure. I want one for the drive home. All right, pork belly time, let's go. Just gonna manhandle this one. I got the thick one. I always prefer the thicker cuts because, you know, I like my meats rare. Obviously pork adobo, you're not gonna eat rare because it's pork. So, all right. The chicharron is the same as last year. It's not overly salty, it's not overly greasy. Sometimes you get chicharron that's overly greasy or super salty. This is neither though. This is a perfect chicharron. All right, let's dig in, man. Yeah, look how big it is.
That's awesome. Enjoy your plate.
It's good, man. It's pork belly adobo. You can taste the peppercorn. You can taste the vinegar. the soy sauce. Very Asian. It's adobo. So adobo, guys, is a style of cooking. You know, if you're Filipino, if you're Asian, you know, you can make adobo with anything pretty much. Adobo with chicken, adobo pork, adobo beef, whatever. Adobo is a style of cooking. And when you taste adobo, you know it's adobo because it's been cooked in that vinegar and soy sauce mix. It's a great marriage. You put a nice piece of pork in there. Can't go wrong, guys. You know I'm gonna have to say a little bit about pork belly adobo. Pork belly adobo is one of the most iconic, comforting, and deeply flavorful Filipino dishes. It's rich, savory, tangy, and slightly sweet. It's built around a simple but powerful combination of vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, bay leaves, and some black peppercorns. There's one problem with this one. There's not enough of it. It's not enough. I think for 10 bucks, I want a little more. I want a little more. Just a little more meat. Maybe make the rice a little more special. Maybe make it a better fried rice. Maybe a better garlic fried rice. Kind of elevate it a little bit more. This is kind of a very basic garlic fried rice. I wouldn't really say it was really tossed a lot. It was kind of looks like rice, and you kind of stirred it a couple times, you know, and put some green onions. I love the coloring, different textures with the chicharron, but I wish they could elevate it just a little more. So I'm gonna give it a solid A, not an A plus, because I wish they could improve on it. And like I like that they brought it back from last year, but you can make it better. Make that fried rice a little bit more garlicky. Put a little bit more kind of effort into that fried rice, or have a bigger piece of adobo. That would be even better. So bigger, more adobo, and a better garlic fried rice. That's what I would recommend for this. All right, my wife was saying that this adobo is a little bit on the vinegary side. So they might be from a part of the Philippines where it's a little bit more sour. They put a lot more vinegar in their adobo. So a little different thing. I personally like it. I like that vinegar punch, the acidity with the fat. It's a must. You gotta have it. Still an A. Again, there's different types of adobo. So comment below. If you have a different adobo that you like, an adobo your mom or your Lola makes, comment below, man. Share with us your favorite foods.
Dry it. And squid adobo.
No, I've never had squid adobo. Nope.
With the squid ink on.
I've had the dry adobo though. That's one of my favorites. Yeah,
Squid ink.
squid adobo with squid ink. I've never tried that. Lola, if you're watching, please make that for me. Your son-in-law has never tried that one. We're gonna finish off the video with one of the best macarons in Disneyland. Especially on this side of the park, this might be the best. This one, or maybe the Lunar New Year one. My wife and I were talking about what is our favorite, what is the best, most memorable festival on this side of the park, the DCA side. I wanna say it's either the Festival of Holidays or the Lunar New Year. Those are my two favorite. I think kind of like, you know, Sip and Savor, you know, holiday specials. You know, in DC they do a lot of specials, and those two celebrations are always the best. They have the best foods. That's still an A. That's an A, guys. Oh my gosh, that's so good. So that Sticky Toffee Macaron, it's exactly the same as last year. A little bit of toffee, not overly sweet. Sweetness is like a 7 out of 10. Texture is perfect for the macarons here. It's an A, solid A. I'm gonna have to grab an extra one for my kids. I already got one in the Ziploc, but I'm gonna have to grab another one because they're just so good. I remember last year there were people like buying like a tray full of them and walking across to Disneyland to share with their friends and family. So that's how popular they are. Make sure you get these. This booth is right in front of the Golden Zephyr. It's a bug in my glasses. But the Golden Zephyr is the big scary, well, it's not the big, it's scary for me. It's the big scary ride, the Zephyr that goes around in circles. It's just scary. But anyways, it's a silver bullet. That's what I call it. But anyways, this booth is right in front of it. This is the hottest booth. The line wraps all the way around behind me towards the water. So make sure you get here early. Make sure you get your macarons before they sell out, and try this pork belly adobo. If you've never tried adobo, this place is the place to try. This is authentic as you can get. I think overall, you know, final thoughts, I think this year's Sip and Savor Pass is pretty different. You know, they're incorporating different restaurants where you can go actually and use your Sip and Savor. But the negative, the con to that is you have to wait in a separate line again. So unfortunately, we had to skip one of the items, the cranberry yuzu drink that I really wanted to try. This line was just too long, and for just that one drink, just doesn't make sense. I wish they would kind of streamline it, but overall, again, Disney hit the food out of the park. The drink, even this drink, this Guava Lassi drink is just so good. Guava Melon Lassi, this is amazing. Again, the biggest problem with this is there's not enough of it. There's too much ice, not enough drink. Another A. All right, guys, just some final thoughts. I think the best item for this year is the Guava Mango Lassi. I want to say that drink, man, is a home run. I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 of those next time I come in here. We didn't get that as part of the Sip and Savor because it's well under the $8 mark. So yeah, you don't really need the Sip and Savor for that one. Just go ahead and grab it a la carte. You do need to wait in line, but it is well worth the wait. That drink is special. My wife is already thinking about how I'm gonna make that at home. So yeah, we make the 2319s at home. You come to my house for parties, we're gonna have that. So might have to add that Guava Melon Lassi. That is just, that's a home run, man. It's an A+, definitely a Hall of Famer. The most memorable food for this year, guys. Yeah, maybe a few things I might change for next year is, if they can streamline the ordering process. I love that they incorporated the restaurants, like the individual kiosks, but the fact that you can't order it just makes it impractical. So the 2 restaurants, Cocina Cucamonga and Smokejumpers Grill, we tried to order the Sip and Savor items from there, but the lines were just ridiculous. And then the people were complaining about it in line. They were like, oh, it's been over 30 minutes, and they're waiting for one item. So, for Sip and Savor clients, I wish they had like a separate line or a separate kiosk. If they are gonna ask us to go in that line again at the restaurant, there needs to be like an express lane for us because we're just picking up that one item, right, to fulfill our passes. So I wish they would streamline that. Hopefully that will be an easier process next year so we can try more foods and more drinks. Well, thanks for following the Disney Noob, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Be safe and happy holidays.